And it's Priscilla Batzell in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Art Studio Gallery in the backyard, and this is a 10 by 10 inch canvas. Those are some leftover colors I had from earlier. I am thinking I am going to do a puddle pour. I'm going to put some black in the center. I'm going to put, oh, you know what? I need to freshen that up. So I'm going to use my Venetian blue and my white, and then my favorite color, which is right now purple flash. I'm going to figure that's as good as it's going to get right now, because I think there might be lumps in there. My dish is pretty. I want to let that dry and feel it out, but it won't come out, I guarantee. So that's not really a ring pour, that's a dish pour. But let me just grab one of my Princeton Art Tool Catalyst spatulas. Try not to get anything too terribly lumpy. That looks like plenty of paint. What am I gonna do? I'm gonna take some of that paint and put it someplace close by on my Lolafy silicone mat and hope I can get some skins out of it, but mostly it looks like it's been sitting too long. So it's going in the bucket. So what do I really want in there? I've got some Fire Opal from Folk-Art. I've got some more Folk-Art Minty Green. I've got some purple, I'm not sure where it came from. There is my Venetian blue again. I still want some turquoise. I may have leftover colors. So I have no idea what I've just done, but I guess we'll find out. Oh, I want some green gold. And like I said, I've got other colors handy, and I know how to use them. If I get to that point, I will. So let's see what's in here. Let's just have some fun with what we've got as best we can. My Fire Opal is disappearing, but I like the other patterns. I got some really cool cells in here. There was some enamel in my stuff earlier today. My usual MO is to get the paint as close to the edge as possible. Whenever you're stretching or agitating paint, it will enhance the possibility of making cells. Wherever the mass of paint you have is, that's the first place it's going to flow from. Most people will let the paint flow off, and I could let it flow off onto my edge catcher and then use my spatula. Actually, I hope I have a dry spatula. Come on, that's an edge catcher, just a piece of plastic. Just to run that down the side, and I'm going to let a tiny little bit go through and then use the rest of it up the edge of the canvas. I'm going to do the exact same thing again. I'm trying to cover my voids just ever so slightly, and I'm going to push that paint right back into my canvas. I think I'm also going to come right over here. Oh, see, I should have moved that down. So it won't roll down my arm as readily. And then I'm going to shimmy it back in. I'm going to take whatever I see over here that wants to go. Oh, I don't have my normal thumb. Okay, thumb's got a boo-boo. I got a long enough fingernail. I guess I can try and get away with it. So once I have a puddle of paint, I can roll it down the edge catcher, rock the edge of the canvas, sort of shuffle that off. I've only got one more edge to cover. I've got a bunch of paint that I don't necessarily think is beautiful, but it's not. It's still paint, and it'll still help other paint flow. So I'm going to grab that and use it right along the edge. Cover that edge with it, in fact. And see what I might want to do with this. I don't think I have nearly enough of my favorite color in there. I have some interesting colors in there. I'm watching where the flow of my paint is and sending the pattern where I want it to go. I also see something right there that my tweezers want to take out. Not sure what I did with my sharp... Oh, there they are. My sharp tweezers are right there. So, I'm not super happy with that. I'm not unhappy with it. It's just not floating my boat. So, I want to do something to it. The question is, what will I do? The answer is almost invariably throw some of my favorite purple in there. And I've got a little bit more, I can use a little bit more of the red opal. And then maybe I will indulge myself in adding some waggles of black. Black waggles. And because it's new and heavier than the rest of the paint, it's going to want to move. Which is not a bad thing at this point, because it's making a kind of a cool pattern and I'm liking it better than I did. I want the mass of paint to be over here so I can float back again that way, but I'm not sure how far it needs to go. I really do like using straight colors mixed in with pattern colors. And there's nothing to keep me from integrating those a little bit if I want to. Into stripes even. I love those shapes. There's a blue color in there I absolutely love and want. And I guess I can have it if I want it. And that made me happy. And I could have a little bit more over here. And then I think I'm going to be using my torch and calling it done. Because it is what it is. It's leftovers at the end of the day. And it's very cool. My edge catcher is going to stay the way it is. I kind of want a little bit of that opal, red opal. I've got a rather large object there. I saw you. Come here. Thing. And I'm perfectly happy to integrate some of that paint that's already there. Uh-oh, the rabbit decided on... Oh, the rabbit got away again. Yay! You'd think he'd know better than to come out after the dogs have their dinner. You know what? I'm not done. Now the blue often sinks, so it might still sink, but I can look at it now and go, ooh, that's cute. Don't see any gold. Torch to release the bubbles caught in the paint. Not that there should be very many. This is a pretty wild piece. Very abstract expressionist. If you don't release the bubbles in the paint, then you get little craters when they pop, or actual hardened bubbles. So I am good to go. I love you guys. Please share my videos. Thank you for sharing my videos. Thank you for the thumbs up. Thank you for the wonderful comments. Thank you for the kind donations that have helped keep me painting all this time. Yeah, don't put your tools in your artwork after your torch. It's not a good idea. I love you guys. There's almost 88,000 of you. And I want you to take care of yourselves, take care of each other. Watch my videos. There's over 1,460 of them you can find on the playlists under creative playlists. Or you can ask me. Anytime you ask me a question, I'll get back to you as soon as I can. I'm happy to do that whenever I have the time. Yes, I can't stop sticking things in my painting. I have an Amazon link, and if you shop there, it's at no added cost to you, and it helps me out, and I need help buying art supplies. If you're interested in being in the monthly drawing, PayPal and Patreon are the places you can make a donation, and they're on my channel header or under the link tree underneath the video, where you can find Pinterest, Instagram, and Twitter links also, as well as a whole lot of other things, including Facebook group Expressionist Art Studio Gallery Appreciation Group for students, Facebook group Expressionist Art Studio Totes, and more for anybody wanting to shop my pixels.com and Fine Art America, where I've been posting since 2013, or even Expressionist Art Studio Gallery Fans and Collectors, where you can find the edited artworks, so far so good, in the albums from YouTube. I love you guys. Take care of you. I told you that. I told you all that. I'm sure there's something I forgot. Oh, Teespring clothing under the video is mine also, and there's all over print leggings and t-shirts. And on Fine Art America, there's masks. So, you guys, I'll see you anon. Bye for now. Priscilla out.